Today I want to show you how to take your electronic portfolio and make it personal. So um, on the first slide, I really would like you to have a picture of yourself. And so I'm looking at the first slide right here and your name. So I'm going to type in my name. And then to add a picture of myself, I'm going to come up here to this shortcut. It says insert image. It's a little box with two triangles. Those two triangles are supposed to be mountains, like it's a picture. So we look at the picture box, come down to the bottom where it says camera. When you click on that, you might get this symbol here. This means that we've got to make a change. So we're going to go cancel. And we're going to come up to the padlock and we're going to click allow. Now, if you've never done this before, it'll prompt you to allow or block. And if you click allow, you won't have to go through this. So I'm going to close out of that and then refresh. And now I should be able to use the camera from that little icon. So this time when I click on it and go down to camera, the camera should open up for me. There it is. Okay, so now I'm going to click on the yellow button to take a photograph. I could take a couple of them and pick my favorite one, whichever one I like the best. I'm going to click on it, and that's the one that's selected so that when I go insert, that's the one it puts on my page. And I really want to make this bigger. If I go like this and pull it this way, it's going to squish me funny. I'm going to do undo to put that back the way it was. Same thing if I use this one. I pull this one down and yeah, that stretched me kind of funny. So again, undo. I need to use a corner, one of the blue squares in the corner, and then it will keep it the correct proportion. I can use, if I've got it selected, so there's the blue boxes, then I can use the arrows on my keyboard to move it, or I can click and drag it. Okay. Now, if I want to add a photograph to a slide, because we're putting our artwork in our portfolio, and so if we've got another artwork we want to add, we need to start on a blank slide and then go back to that icon and again, select camera and then hold up your artwork to the camera, and you need to try to get it so it's fairly squared up, and so your fingers aren't covering up too much of it. Okay, and then click the yellow button to take the picture. You got to select it and then hit insert. Okay, I'm going to show you how to crop this now because I'm peeking around the corner of it and I really want to cut that out. So I'm going to click on the crop image button. I have to have this picture selected. If I click outside of it, see, that went away. But when I've got the picture selected, the crop button comes in. And then when I click on it, I'm going after these little black lines. And it can be very hard to get the black line instead of the blue box. And then I'm going to slide that over to where I want the picture to end. And then I'm going to do this side too. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and crop that before I lose those, and then I'll crop again to get the top and the bottom. So again, once you've got it selected the way you want it cropped, you just click the crop button again and it takes the rest of that out. So now I have a nice picture of my artwork without a whole lot of me peeking around the edge of the artwork in the picture. Okay, I'm going to label this. This was doodling with form lines. And I would really like to change this font. I want something a little fancier. So I'm going to highlight that. Now I just clicked and dragged to highlight. Another way to do it, if it's just one word, you can double click on it. But if it's more than one word, you've got to click 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then it will highlight everything. Then I'm coming up to the font, and I'm going to pick a different one. Maybe rock salt. Ooh, I like that. And I'm going to make the box a little bit smaller. And then scooch that over to kind of center it more. Okay, I'm liking this a lot better. I'd like to change the color of the font. So again, I'm going to click 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to go to the color. That's going to be the letter A with the line under it. Again, you have to have the font, I should say, the text box highlighted, selected, so that it's got the blue dots showing. Then you can just click on that and pick a color. If you want to make a custom color, you can come down here and change this to the color you want. I'll go with red. And then you can pick a spot, like you could pick a dark red or a bright red or something in between. Let's see, I'm going to pick a bright red. Click OK. There. Now, I want to fill in the area around it too. So I'm going to go to the bucket with the little drop coming from it. That's called the fill color. When I click on that, then I can choose a color. I'm going to go with blue. Okay, so, oh man, that's hard to read. I want to change that. Let's see, something, oh, yellow maybe. Maybe a little muted yellow. Oh, that's much better. Okay. I would really like to change the background of the slide color too. So I don't know if this works when things are highlighted. No, it doesn't. The word background up here went away. So I can't have anything highlighted. So I'm going to click out here. So nothing selected, highlighted, or anything like that. So the word background shows up. So when I click on background, then I can pick a color. Same as before, I can pick one of these or I can make a custom color. I really like purple. Let's try this purple. If I want all of my slides the same color, then I would say add to theme and then done. Okay, that's kind of a nice color. But I'm going to change it again. And this time I'm just going to change this one slide. So what if that purple was this one? Okay. All right, and so that time I just clicked done. So it only changed the one slide. So that is how you go through and personalize. So then I've got these other slides that I can go in and do more cropping and changing my font, and I can make this whole slideshow just the way I want it.